Good Sunday morning to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota Twin Cities Subaru and 802 Honda. They're all located off of Exit 7 on Interstate 89. These are our cold temperatures this morning. The temperature is showing basically well below zero. And we're looking at another cold morning again tomorrow, Monday morning. In fact, it should be quite a few degrees colder in a lot of places. Some places very close to the same. So in the last 24 hours, we've had a considerable amount of snow in the southern part of the United States, and it is amazing how much snow there is on the ground. Let's start with the scaled snow precipitation. This is the 24-hour total, and you can see that it in parts of the deep south and then up the eastern seaboard, catching some parts of the I-95 corridor, a lot of it anyway. This is where the heavier snow had fallen with that particular storm, of course, going out to sea. It caught Cape Cod, and especially in the southern Virginia, sort of northern, western, northern tier of North Carolina seem to be the hot spots here. So that's scaled snow precipitation. Let's take a look at snow depths themselves. And this is how the country looks right now. A lot of snow in the Sierra Nevada. You can see up the Cascades, the western mountains of British Columbia, the Canadian Rockies, and so forth. But also a little additional snow now in the deep south and parts of North Carolina especially. Taking a look at the northeast United States here in terms of how much snow's on the ground. Looks like New Hampshire and the northern parts up there on the Connecticut lakes, always an area that gets a lot of snow. Certainly the White Mountains and then parts of Maine, they seem to have the best. And you can see some of these areas southeast of Quebec City, they have better than 40 inches on the ground. Now, western Vermont has not seen near the amount of snow, so you can see the Albany-Schenectady area a little bit spotty and sketchy there, and up the Route 7 corridor and into the Champlain Valley, not a lot of snow on the ground. Most of the northeast United States, however, has far more snow on the ground. Now, maybe not parts of northeastern Pennsylvania, but you can see even in the bigger cities, due to that last weather system, and of course stretching all the way down into parts of North Carolina. So you can see that the departing storm system and a little bit of snow gets into some parts of Vermont here. This is going to be this afternoon, and then by this evening, mostly in southern Vermont, looks like a little bit more, and then it's pretty much out of here as the ridge of higher pressure builds in. But on the backside of that ridge, we're looking at warming conditions, and we can see this particular weather system here. This is a warm one. Watch the red dotted lines, which are the thicknesses that support rain. You can see that that moves into Vermont here, roughly right there. So it's going to be kind of touch and go, and of course much warmer temperatures with this warm intrusion. So looking at precipitation type, here's this afternoon. It's all snow. Here comes a little bit more snow shower activity, and it dissipates out. And then here comes the leading edge. And that darker purple is a little heavier snowfall. This is generally light snowfall. This moves in, it looks like, during the night, late in the day Tuesday and into Tuesday night. And then it transitions into rain. And that's valid 7 o'clock in the morning. Looks like at this point on Wednesday morning's commute, the worst areas are going to be in the Northeast Kingdom, but temperatures, certainly ground temperatures, are going to be very, very cold. So that's a problem. By the afternoon, things are moving out pretty quickly. We have another shot of rain. That's going to be moving in, it looks like, during the morning hours, or overnight period, early morning hours on Wednesday night, Thursday morning. So there's Thursday's shot, and that's all rain, no snow to speak of until the very tail end. And that's valid around the morning hours on Friday. And the other thing to watch is the wind gusts, and those darker red colors are problematic. They're going to be moving through the Great Lakes and get into the northern parts of Vermont. This will be a pretty strong southerly gradient wind in the Champlain Valley. That's going to be valid Tuesday night. This is during the morning hours on Wednesday, And then Wednesday afternoon, things start to settle down just a bit and lighter gusts appearing. But we have another shot of wind. It looks like a repeat performance. This will be valid around the afternoon hours, 1 o'clock on Thursday. This is 7 o'clock in the evening, Thursday evening. Things start to calm down. Kind of a slow calming down, if you will. And the winds continue to be a little bit on the blustery side. That's it. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.